Darius Garland, newly minted All-Star, having his best year of his career.
Darius Garland going off. Yeah, he's been just remarkable tonight. Darius Garland, roar, young man, roar. Fantastic.
Darius Garland over the timeline. Garland for the win. Oh! Darius with the dagger.
DG for three, baby. Wow. What a shot.
Darius Garland and the Cleveland Cavaliers began on a blistering pace. They won each of their first 15 games this season, fourth team ever to begin 15-0. And they hit the break, tied with OKC out west with a 44-10 record, which are the best in the league. Cleveland led by 3 All-Stars this season. Of course, Donovan Mitchell, not only Darius Garland, but Evan Mobley as well, which is the most since 2017 with LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. It's the 4th time the Cavs have touted a trio of All-Stars in the history of the franchise. It's all about that backcourt, though. Darius Garland earned his 2nd career All-Star nod, coming off an injury-plagued season a year ago. The Vandy alum posted career highs in shooting from the field, 43% from 3, highest in the NBA. Pleased to be joined for the first time on our show by a 2-time All-Star, Darius Garland of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Darius, you guys had a tremendous start to the season. Last year you win 48. You've already won 44. What's been the biggest push behind this tremendous first half that you guys have had?
Man, just having that confidence. Everybody has confidence in themselves. Everybody have confidence in their teammates, and everybody surrounding them, coaching staff included. So we just started off on a good page this year and just got to keep it rolling for the second half of the season.
I think it's real easy to look at like, okay, Kenny Atkinson comes in, but this is actually interesting to me because obviously what's going on with JB, he's doing well in Detroit. Sometimes things can work out well for everybody, but a new voice in your ear. What's been different about what Kenny's brought to the group in terms of how you approach nights?
Just like you said, just a new voice, really. I mean, he's trying to just preach us just playing out in transition, playing a lot faster, shooting a lot more threes. And now Evan is shooting the 3-ball a little bit more. So him and J.A. are working off of each other even a lot better. So it's a really great dynamic for all of us. It's just working out in a great way.
I say often, Darius, that perspective in life is something we either have or we get. I feel like you're a young guy, but you probably get some perspective going through an injury, right? Like going through it and not having health. We can take that for granted. But to be healthy and to have the kind of year you're having, how much fun has it been just to be right? And we're really starting to see you take the next steps in what's already an all-star career.
Man, it's super fun. I get to talk with my family a lot, so we're just talking about what a guy can do. Last year, I was literally wired up, mouth shut, can't eat, drinking out of a straw. And now I'm an all-star, 2-time all-star. So it's a blessing just being here, being one of the top 24 players in this league. It's an honor just being represented as that. So to do it twice is super cool, but I got plenty more to go.
Heck yeah, just getting started. And in a lot of ways, so is this version of the Cleveland Cavaliers, like a playoff team a year ago, but now one in the East. And I was looking through your record today and looking at the head-to-heads with like OKC and with Boston. You're not going to see bad teams in the playoffs. You know what it is. You're going to have to measure up in your weight class. So when those nights come and you're playing teams like that, how do you describe sort of the focus and the approach that you guys take into games like that as we work our way towards the springtime and what you guys hope is a run towards June?
Yeah, we treat it just like a playoff game. Like we are in June, but it's just a lot of details that go into it. I mean, we play each other plenty of times, so we know a lot of tendencies. I mean, we know all the all-stars in the team, we know the players, so it's just tie up your shoes and just go out there and play basketball.
Right. The city of Cleveland has had a parade not too long ago, but obviously so much of that is tied to the idea of LeBron, an all-time great. But this is a guy who's made his mark a number of different places. For this version of Cleveland, for the Garland and Mobley and Mitchell, and I could keep going. I don't want to leave anybody out. The Strus is loose, pulling from deep, etc. How important is it for this group to make its own mark and stamp its own legacy in Cleveland with this version of the Cavaliers?
Yeah, it means a lot to us. Just a new wave around the city. Some young guys coming up through the draft. And then one major trade with Don. I'm trying to put on for the city. Try and bring another championship back to the city. The city deserves it. There are some really diehard fans. They root for us when we were through the bad times, and even now through the good times, they're always with us. So we're hungry for a championship. We're going for it. I think we have the talent. Coaching staff is really ready and locked in, and so are we. So we're locked in, ready, trying to make a push for June.
All right, I'm going to close with a weird one, but I'm sincerely curious. When you reach the break, do you all have like a team text thread? Like, how do you stay in touch? Or are you just sick of each other? Like, man, I'm going to take a break from all these fools. I'll see him in a few days. Like, how does that work?
Yeah, we definitely took a break from each other. The group chat was definitely pretty silent this weekend. Everybody was taking their break, being with their family, just relaxing and just being for themselves right now. So it was good, but it was good to see all the guys back today in the gym, locked in, ready to go for tomorrow.
Right on. Thursday night in Brooklyn. And again, congrats, Darius. Cool to see you out there repping your dad and the three-point contest and all that. And as we said, two-time All-Star, but this is just really the beginning in so many ways. Look forward to seeing you and your team in the spring. I appreciate you taking a little time to visit with me.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
NBA